Civilization is a vulnerable thing.
Can you hear me now? Just give it a second to see if I get a response. I'm showing up as mic working. Oh, it's gone shy, he's not talking back. Alright, so hopefully you can hear me, so I am going to continue. Did that box not show me that was active? Yeah, the button works. The button works. Okay, so where do we want to go? Probably good to go to the town. Still don't know if if people can hear me. Right, so I should have took a look with my binos up there. Was a good place to look. Fall to my death. Oh, am I having trouble with this bumper now? Never mind. Right, we're going to the town and see around. Oh, did I just chuck a coin? Oh, I thought the coins were currency. It's to let the what do you call it? The puppets know that take their attention away from you. Okay, so, right. Something wrong with my English today. It's all fucked. Parkour! Parkour!
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
Oh, I nailed it.
Parkour! Alright, that was a bit of fun. All good now, excellent. Cheers, Adam. So,
we are gathered here.
we're gonna enter
honor
this
the memory of
this
one
settlement.
What the hell is going on? Central Loop says PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to attack.
This is where we crawled out the sewers or the underground catacombs where we were swimming through the water earlier, and the people are trying to hang us. I'm sure.
What did you do?
Even taking off ray tracing, it's still amazing graphics.
Hey, watch where you're
Better.
going. What a day. No frigging way I can do it.
It doesn't seem like it's jittering all over the place either.
5 years of learning and all for nothing.
And look for some
I
easy
just
money.
have to get it right this time.
Easy enough.
Alberto needs to see I'm good enough.
What's your name, pal?
Basco.
What's the problem?
Hey! Aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
What's a craftmaster?
What's a craft master?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real friggin' genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then, I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Okay. Isn't this like 20 years ahead of now? So we've already got electric fences.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
Wouldn't you, if someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they can be found in two places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. But I can't promise anything.
I would be very grateful.
I'm sure you would. You're not risking your neck, I am.
Deal with the assholes that hijacked our water.
I thought I might have the parts already in the first playthrough. I did have the parts.
Did you find the parts?
No, not yet.
Please, hurry.
But I was picking up a lot more on my playthrough. It was a lot slower, but I think I picked up a lot more. Well, that's okay. We could go there. I wanted to go there anyway.
I've always thought in every ending, there's a chance for a new beginning.
Hey, kid, aren't you that pilgrim? Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, pilgrim, we can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What? Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
I wouldn't call it proof, but he was just trying to rope me into some shady deal.
All I need to know. You're done, Julian.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
Damn soldiers
I
took
may
my
have
brother's
been in
life
this
during March
situation
massacre
worse.
12 years ago.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
You sure? How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans and... Can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
Find something you like in the bazaar?
Okay. So let's see what other...
Stay safe out there.
Hey,
other
that's the
things are
pilgrim.
in the bazaar.
Do I know you?
Okay, he trades in weapons. That looks interesting. No, I'm not in the market to buy anything just
No
now.
one has better, goods.
Okay. Ah, so that's what they're for. Okay. Okay.
Hey, that's the pilgrim.
The windmills. Turn them on if you get a chance. They power the UV spots for everyone at night.
This thing was just a bit too late for me. Just turned it down.
Someone's been stealing our water, and nobody's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
Did you know that this city nearly burned to the ground in 1772? They rebuilt it all that. Well, not that it lasted
Right,
for very long, obviously.
So a test from God. Well, I'm a passage.
Just looking around to see
Akon's been
what's
showing you
here,
around,
and also
Don't trust that sleazy bastard.
to pick up missions.
Got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
5 years of learning and all for nothing. I just
Okay,
have to
so
get
it
it
looks
right.
like we're going to a crystal.
Some say the renegades are about to attack.
I knew this coming. Barney said if we lose,
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who is Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Well, now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
please, back off. You're making me uncomfortable.
5 years of learning and all for nothing. I just have to get it right this time.
Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals
Hey,
turn some zombies.
you're a pilgrim, aren't you?
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people are scared of pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
Cool Celtic got sleeves that he's got there.
Don't you have things to do?
Alright.
Move along, please.
Okay, I'm moving.
Hey,
5 years of learning and all for nothing.
You look familiar.
Yeah, I'm the guy who almost got hanged.
Why worry? You're standing here, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Look, we had no choice. If you had turned like we thought you were gonna, it would have been a massacre.
What way shall I go? You're right. Or you've managed somehow.
A crowd of people against one infected. Odds were in your favor.
Huh. I see you already got a marker. More time you spend here, more you'll understand. Our rules are strict, but that's how we survive.
Sure.
sometimes I venture out in the street, just look at the shops and signs. They fascinate me.
The bazaar. Okay. Looks like I've spoken to everyone.
5 years of learning. Did you find the parts?
Oh no.
No, not yet.
Please, hurry.
Someone's been stealing our water.
Get away from me, you creep!
Nobody's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
Pilgrim, heard you were the curious type. Explore streets and building interiors if you want to learn the history of this city.
Good to know, thanks. Right, so...
You got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
My sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building
Why
the
are
other
you
day.
just standing there?
Some kind of audio diary from people before the fall.
Do I know you?
Just being nosy and listening to people's conversations. Right. Oh, there's a so-called tape. Let's see. So the coins, I think, can be currency, but you could also throw them. If they're currency, then I don't want to throw it away. So I'll try not to do that in future. I didn't even know I could do that. That was the first time that's happened to me. Quite random. Right, so So that's what these tokens are. They're for the upgrades. And valuables, I think you could trade them. Crafting parts for crafting. Right, okay, these are missions, let's see. Okay, that's to activate windmills. Quests. So, the upgrade now gives you better, but you can't see the previous one, so I don't know. The difference, like how much of an upgrade it is. Okay, let's clear the hints. Because of my OCD. Why is there still a hint marker? That's bizarre. Okay, so the only way do this mission first. Like I said, the first playthrough I did last night, I already had the part, so I didn't have to go anywhere. But I have to do something now. It's because I'm going a bit quicker than I normally do, and not picking as much or fighting as much to collect items.
Apparently there are folks using infected livers for medicine.
You could try planting seeds, but perennials would be better.
How do I start those?
Try cutting them from young shoots.
I'm fed up with farming.
I've taught myself everything I know.
I take it this is the Wall of Memories. I'm asked the question earlier. No one's watched that video. I'll ask again. You think these real photos are of like the developers and stuff slipping themselves into the game? Let me know in the comments. I don't think they would take random pictures of people and post and put them in the game. Or would they?
Looking at all the dead people?
It says here they're missing.
Same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, They were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won.
Like this.
The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across two of them. Two girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they would probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
Okay, so, where's my marker? Where are we going? Okay, this is there we go. Can figure out. Heal for 50 for 4 seconds. Let's heal for 50 in 3 seconds. So just a small increase in speed. You get your health. Let's look at our map and see where we're gonna go. Okay, we're here. What's this? Meet the people of the bazaar, but we've already met them. I didn't see anyone else. What's this? Rooftop school. What's this? All in the family side quest. Oh. This looks like the starting area, the central bit, so we can keep in here for now until we level up. I think this is recommended level 1, level 2 area. What's this? This is level 2 area. So we can kind of go to these areas as well. Just trying to think. What's that? A safe zone. Ooh, loot. Let's go for this. Can I track it? There we go.
Good Lord, King Erica is with you. Erica. Well, you don't find any I work at it.
Right. Let's go fight some monsters, shall we? We need to see if we can get more shit. Station. Skip looking. Checking the buildings. There we go.
Who's that over there?
You dude.
Won't see me again.
Some human dudes. They don't seem aggressive.
Someone will find us. It's not as easy as saying open sesame.
Oh yeah, stealth kill. Secret weapon. Getting trashed. I hear a ghoul. Where is he? It's freaky.
You win, punk! That's it. I'm leaving.
This could be a bad idea. Okay. With great risk is great reward, as they say, so... Shit. Some of them are asleep, some of them are aware. Getting out of here. a stealth kill. Stealth kill. Oh no, I can't. He's seen me. Try and stealth kill this puppet right here. Satisfying. Okay, looks like there was only that entrance there, so I'm going through a lot of weapons. Let's see burning through weapons like crazy. I think the puppets, they go out at night, so this place might be clear. I'm guessing.
Aiden, how's it been, kid? Got a taste for city life yet?
I've been here and there.
You know, the best parties always happen in the center. And that's where we're going. I have a plan for how to get there. I'll tell you everything on the spot. Meet me on the roof, near the main metro station.
Totally getting Skyrim vibes.
Parts for Carlos and his groundbreaking fence. Hope he's still waiting at the bazaar.
Some parts. Try this question mark here. Right direction.
Good Lord, take Erica in with you. Erica. Well, her sometimes cold exterior was well known to those around her. But was it not she who carried little Camel, her neighbor's son, to safety when the infected attacked them?
Okay, military convoy.
Was it not she who donated vegetables to the most needy during the immigration crisis? Let us remember that Erica.
How do I clear out all of them? I don't think I'm capable at this level yet. What's this? Okay, let's see if we can earn some stuff. Traps. What are these here for?
something.
No, I cannot take you there. We're in the middle of school right now. No field trips. Here, maybe this studious-looking young man will help.
Hope to see you again.
What's going on here?
Hello, I'm Henkel. This student here was curious about my lesson today, about when the guns were confiscated in Villador, and what happened afterwards. He wants to light a candle on the site of the March Massacre.
The March Massacre?
Yes. 64 people died that day, gunned down like sitting ducks. If you want to know more, you should go and see for yourself.
Why can't he?
No one can leave the building while school is in session. Children shouldn't walk around the bazaar on their own.
I thought you'd be more worried about them falling into a dark zone.
Oh, kids nowadays are too smart to fall into a silly hole. Anyway, could you light a candle for him, young man? You might learn something yourself.
Sure, though I was pretty lousy at history.
History is boring when someone tells you about it. It starts being fascinating when you can touch it.
Touch it?
Yes. Take this candle and go to the monument of the World Art Congress. Or what's left of it. It's close by. Contact me when you get there. You'll see what my lesson was about today.
So we picked up some more quests. Okay, let's go meet Monsieur Hank.
Aiden, you looking for a book or what?
I forgot to see if there's anything to pick up. Nothing to pick up.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Yeah, very nice.
Take heed and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city standing.
My grandfather used to work as a miner in the quarries south of the old town. Those tunnels are teeming with infected now. I am just standing here. Locked and jammed. Been unjammed. There's some...
What's that? That's so...
I can see you.
You're so fucked. Hold still. You're mine. I got something for you, asshole. Done now. Give this a try. Dodge this, jackass.
This guy.
I just die. Yeah.
I worried less back then.
Someone with room-sized balls who wanted to send a message. You don't discreetly kill a military leader. Whoever killed him must have been very... Have you split up?
What are you talking about? Why would you even say something like that?
Just thank you for backing me up.
5 years ago?
I'm gonna have
5 years of learning.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
If you ever plan a call meal, it's good for digestion. Yeah, maybe. I can't even get that far out. Maybe try Fenner.
Farming would be less complicated.
Think you'll make it to next season?
Was that a side activity? I think it's this one.
I'll be fine. It's my wife I'm worried about. At least yours is around.
What activity was that?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
been 11 years since the chemical bombings almost killed everyone in the city.
My sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building the other day.
How can it be?
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential?
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
So I'm still not sure if I can craft things or if I need to go to one of these craft tables and get someone to craft them for me. Okay, we've got combat available. Perfect dodge. Air kick. Okay, let's listen to some tapes.
I'm recording this for posterity, so they can learn from my mistakes. To warn all who follow about the worst of plagues. And I am not referring to the virus. I was born into a very religious family. My earliest childhood memories? Prayer. Every morning and every evening. Knees scraped from constant contact with oak floorboards. When I grew up, I had a very hard time. I was lonely. I suffered. Despite my upbringing, I turned to religion for solace. It gave me the answers I sought. That I came to realize my father had tried to give me. To endure bullying is to earn heavenly rewards. God was my best friend, my only friend. I talked to him every day, and I believed that he listened to me and answered and loved me too. I felt like I owed him a debt. That's why I enrolled in seminary. I think I became a fanatic in a way. The urge to spread his teachings, convert others. It was not about God. It was about my own shortcomings. It was about me. There was something unhealthy about it. And dangerous. There's a term for what came next. A crisis of faith. And with me, It started long before the epidemic. But when people started to turn into monsters, when city after city was eaten by darkness and poison, I started to wonder, where is God? Is he putting us through a trial? Or has he abandoned us? When Black Monday came, I no longer had any doubts. There is no God. There never was. Because of the THV Genmod bombings, 2 million people lost their lives. The streets carpeted with human corpses. What God would allow that? He would have to be infinitely cruel. Of course, other so-called men of the cloth offered nonsensical observations. That this was the will of God. Punishment for our wickedness. That Colonel Williams himself served as the hand of God. But that didn't matter anymore. The curtain had been torn off. People lost their faith. Because what were they supposed to believe in? No one wanted a God like that. And in that moment, to my own surprise, I felt free. As if I were a puppet who finally cut the strings that controlled him since birth. Free at last.
I'm running low on weapons. It's getting a bit late, so I'm gonna call it here. We've been on for just over an hour. As you can see, very little's done because it's story driven.
Sometimes life is so overwhelming.
Can't rush through it, so
Are you smart? Every time I see you, you're worried about something. And then everything works out.
really? After live, enjoy it, and I'll catch
Let's not
you
talk
guys
about
on
this.
the flip side. I don't know when I'll next do another live, but hopefully during the weekend, if I'm not busy, sometime next week. So I hope to see you all again, and thanks for popping in. Catch you later. Bye for now.